am Mitch on Risk, playing the game of Risk, trying to help you guys get better. You can follow me on Twitch at Mitch on Risk, or you can check out my YouTube at Mitch on Risk, where I post all the games, I post tips, strategies. I also try to link to other streamers' games so you guys can see some different perspectives and get some different ideas as you're getting better at the game of Risk. Taking a look at the tournament scoreboard right now, currently leading the board after his round 4 game is EG Sneaks. Played game 1 yesterday and got an incredible 20 points for in round 4. Also, Andrew Brennan got 20 points in round 4. Both just fantastic scores here to lead off round 4. Looking at this game breakdown, we've only got the first 4 groups in here. EG Sneaks winner, X Timmy X the winner, Andrew Brennan the winner, and Benoni 89 a winner. We're waiting on Group 5 results to populate here. But you can see Zombies finished third only in one of these 4 groups so far. EG Sneaks was able to preserve second place for Hockey Hog 2. This game is on YouTube. I will make sure I link it down below for you guys so you have access to that and can check it out as you go. My round 4 game is Group 24. We play Saturday night my time, so we're 3 days and about 2 hours away from playing. We have General Tabata, who's currently at 48 points in the tournament, G, who's at 45, Rudolph the Daddy, who's at 42. I am Mitch.Aaron at 41. I need a big game and possibly have a chance to win if I can get some bounties. And then what Yo-Yo has 39. I don't know what you guys are wanting me to raid for Z. Oh wow, thanks Escape the 4Z for raiding. That's awesome. I was confused about what was happening. Jolie Irwin is playing in my group, Group 24. He is hoping for second place from what I understand. So, you can only hope for so much. We do have him also in the game. If you guys would like to join our game, you're welcome to. We are playing on Fog, so probably best not to watch while you are playing. That would be probably more fair for everyone, but you're welcome to join. We're playing round 4 settings here, setting up a practice game. The Undead is in the game, so sorry about that. They're really fun to hang out with. But we're going to do some round 4 practice with zombies in Las Vegas as soon as we fill up this game. SW2V9 for anyone that wants to join and kill some zombies with us. We'd love to have you. Let's check in real quick with finishing up this. We got Dragoon Slayer also in the game. Real quick, let's look at the next game taking place. I think there's one coming up. No, there's not one for a while. So Group 5's done. We don't have their final scores in here. And then the next game's about 12 hours away for Group 6 playing tomorrow. There's 142 players that made it into this round. Yeah, I'm playing Fog Dragoon Slayer for sure. And there's 29 groups that'll be playing in this round. A lot of them played with 4. So 3 of the 4 games, I believe, so far that we've seen results for had bots in them. So that's kind of a challenging situation. Bots are challenging in these settings because they like to hit the zombies, and when you hit the zombies, they come back harder at you. So it makes it real intense the way that works out. So far, I don't have a bot set up for my game, but we will see. We'll see how that actually works out. Hopefully, we don't end up with a no-show bot because that completely changes the way the game is played, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Bots a nightmare in this scenario? You should not watch the live stream, but you're welcome to listen to it. But if you can stay in, just pull up the game. We just would prefer you not watching it because that just makes it unfair because you can tell stuff you're not supposed to be able to tell. We've got Hello Hightower in the game, ready to play here with us. Got one more spot to fill. Whoever wants to fill it. We got it. Oh boy, we got XC dude playing with us. Pretty legit. Okay, here we go. Everyone ready up, please? Let's have some fun. We'll go through the players. Chad is in. Got some pretty big talent in here, so um and I'm not just talking about the zombies. Let's see what happens here with the spawn. Spawn's super important in this these settings. The early game is so fragile. The first 3 rounds of these settings are just super fragile. Um, just running through the bonuses of this map. Up top, you got Vegas and North Vegas, a 7 and a 4. Down low, you've got Henderson and Lake Mead, another 7 and 4. Through the middle, you've got 2 sets of 3. Spring Valley, the Strip, Sunrise Manor, Enterprise, Paradise, and Greater Whitney. That's a +4, +3, +2, and then a +4, +3, +4. The big bonuses are almost impossible to take on this map, especially early against zombies, unless you've just got some fantastic blizzard positions. The late meat blizzard positions are pretty interesting on this one because they create a little easier guard. Looks like White is going for it. White is Hello Hightower. Hello Hightower is an expert player. No idea what the flag is. If you guys know it, feel free to let me know. Now we got Dragoon Slayer flying the flag of America, an intermediate player. Then we've got XC Dude Chad, a master flying the flag of the US. And then we've got General Tabata, a master, also flying the flag of the US in the game. So I think the general strategy that I've heard is basically you build and lay a claim to your bonus that you want on your first turn. You kind of signal it to everybody. Obviously, if you can move additional troops there, that's a huge win. But beyond that, you just kind of attack off. So we're going to attack off here, which is fine. We're going to fortify down in hopes that we can get some kind of play on a secondary bonus here coming up. Who knows if that'll work out for us, but we're just going to move there for now. See what happens. So we're right in the middle of the turn order. So if you're early in the turn order, the key is making that claim and getting a good bonus because your bonus is going to be critical. If you're late in the turn order, the key is utilizing zombies to help you. So utilizing that opportunity to make that last fortify move like we saw in my last game. You make that last fortify move like Harlow did, and he was able to let the zombies run through 3 different players and really weaken them. So there's definitely strategy in terms of using the zombies to your benefit. All right, so General Tabata is making a play over here in Spring Valley. We know White's working out in Lake Mead. These exterior 2s and 1s that you have, you can pretty much assume they're not going to be there after round 1. Even my 3 got taken, so that was depressing. All right, zombies run a big swath of the map here like they do every turn 1 in these settings. They're going to take out all the 1s and 2s for the most part. Remember, zombies can only attack territories that are half their size, but when they attack, they get half of your troops back rounded up. so they can make a run where if they take out a 3 stack, they get a bonus 2 troops, and all of a sudden they can now hit bigger territories. So they can kind of snowball on you in that sense. So we continue to focus on building out our bonus. Get some interesting positions up here. Up in Vegas, there's a bunch of small stacks that the zombies decided not to hit, which is interesting. You kind of want to just keep track of what everybody's getting. So white gets 3, Dragoon Slayer gets 5, but there is only a 1+2 bonus of Sunrise Manor, so it's likely he has Sunrise Manor. Don't think he's still held on to that many territories, so he's got Sunrise Manor up here, a 2 territory bonus. So you only have to have 2 guards. He adds up here in Vegas, and he moves his 4 out of the way, which is so nice of him. So we're going to work on finishing off our bonus. I don't know if I want to hit it that way, or we're going to slide her down. I think I leave that. I move here, slide her back up. I think that's enough to defend for now. Yeah, I watched the Roman Colling said he just watched Arco get brutally murdered in round 4. That was a crazy match. Watched it. Gleeful Gamer is Hockey Hog 2. He also has it posted on his YouTube. I'll link it down on my video on YouTube so you guys can watch both perspectives. But when you have that bot in zombies, the bot goes and hits the zombies so hard so the zombies come back even harder. And it can snowball into an absolute nightmare, which you definitely feel for someone losing their tournament in that kind of a scenario. But I think Arco had enough points that he's okay to make it through anyway. It just definitely hurt his positioning in the tournament. I think that's the only game I've seen so far that is actually on YouTube. Harlow the Hawk just asked me in the Discord. He just asked me about our last game. He said, "What'd you think about me letting the zombies in?" And I'm gonna tell him a super smart move. I recommended it in my last video because I did. So I told him it was a super smart move. Yeah, you guys can watch that video also to see how Harlow used the zombies. He just told me he saw an 18 stack sitting there, and that's the way to do it. When you're in this last position like Magenta is here, and Harlow was Magenta in that last movie in that last video in Magenta, and he allowed the zombies to go through 3 different opponents by making 1 fortify move at the end of his turn. So it's pretty cool, and that can be really useful, especially if you can do it. He didn't do it where it was hidden, but if you're in the fog and you can do it where it's hidden, where people don't realize that you were the one that caused it, so you don't get any retaliation. That's kind of the next level way to do it. But even if they see it, there's not much they can do about it at that point. So we are going to work out of our bonus. Again, you have to be slow about the way you're fortifying against zombies just because it takes a lot to fortify. We need to be looking at what people are getting. So white started their turn with 3, black started their turn with 5. So black still got Sunrise Manor up here, the +2. White has not been able to secure a bonus yet. So not being able to secure a bonus by round 3 tells you that white may be struggling a little bit. White's working out here in Lake Mead, so he had a 3 guard opportunity to set up a bonus, so not sure what happened. But I have seen a lot of people work out of Lake Mead and struggle. It's just kind of hit or miss, and you really need the blizzards to work for you. when you have the blizzards up in the east side of the Air Force Base up here, blocking out these two external links, Lake Mead becomes a lot easier to work with. So we're going to work down here for now. Get an easy take. And then give ourselves some troops to work with. To work towards a second bonus if it becomes available here. Alright. Here goes XC Dude playing as orange. You guys saw he got 7 troops. He's got a +4 going. We know he doesn't have... So he's got Greater Whitney. We know he's not in Spring Valley. Unless he's got North Las Vegas, which seems even less likely. We've got Enterprise, so he's got Greater Whitney. And he's telling someone that they would like to be friends, and it's White. So White has Lake Mead over here. Orange just hit right next to him and said, hey, can we be friends? I don't want to upset you by having my stack here. So they fist bump, so all is good in their world. All right, here we go. General Tabata, he is getting 10 troops. So he's got 2 bonuses. Some say greedy, some say smart. He's got Spring Valley and Paradise that he's getting bonuses on, and he just came out of Spring Valley up here into Red Rock Canyon. Zombies are starting to take some of these externals out of Vegas. They took a while to get through these, but now they are. So surely Magenta will be cool since he got his 2 bonuses. If I move into my second bonus, and we can stay buds here. And we should be able to help each other, except he's in that last position, so he could really hose me with zombies at some point. So I'm going to have to be smart about the way I protect myself against them. Orange is in Greater Whitney. He's moved down a little bit. He moved these troops to the portal so he could get them up to Greater Whitney and reinforce. Black is in Sunrise Manor. He just got a 10 trade in. He's been getting 2 every turn since like round 1. Round 2, I guess. For this. So orange and black are back to back. White is over here next to them. So it's kind of magenta and I off on our own, off on this side of the board. Except black had some up in Vegas. I don't know if he has any left now that the zombies hit it. We're going to stay buddies with magenta here. We're going to slide her down. Oh, White has a random 5 stack messing up my bonus. Let's see if he will agree to move out of that position. Yeah, we're good. Okay. White's going to move out of that position for me. We move back to our portal. All right, so we're still working on a second bonus. Magenta's got his second bonus. Orange, I don't know what his goal is working down here. Yeah, I think he's got more luck working up top. Henderson's going to be even harder than normal to take, which it's normally really hard to take, but it's a split bonus, and you got to go through 2 other bonuses to get these 2 territories. Except you could have a portal to portal link, I guess. So it's not the worst split bonus you could have because you've got a portal link, but you've also got a guard on 2 portals, so kind of a nightmare scenario. The zombies are up top, and they're starting to run out of some ground. I'm thinking. I think the zombies are going to hit us hard pretty soon. Maybe not this turn, but they're starting to lose some ground because we're taking bonuses and area away from them. Let's see if that's the case. What did the zombies get? Was I on the other page? 43. Okay. We're not next to any zombies, which is kind of a nice scenario, but we're also limited in what we can accomplish by doing that. White's got this random external 5, which I did not expect to see here, and he said he would move out of the way for me. It looks like he's going to. Yeah, so White moves. We're all good here. White's got Lake Mead. So he's got his 7. So he set this up. He's working on external and trying to find another bonus to go get. These bonuses are blocked off. Sunrise Manor. So all 6 of the little bonuses are taken right now. Orange has Greater Whitney. Black has Sunrise Manor. The strip, hopefully, I will have soon. Spring Valley and Paradise are magenta. And I have Enterprise. Okay. We get the big trade, which is real nice, and we even get a little extra guard there, which is great. We're going to leave that as just some incentive for Magenta not to do anything crazy. Just be cool, man. Just be cool. And we go take our bonus. We guard with a split guard to keep Magenta from being able to really hurt us with zombies. He says we're good. I kind of want this portal, but I'm going to wait, and at least I'll have an easy take potentially next turn. I'm going to move. Just because I just got burned by Harlow in almost this exact same scenario, I move 3 back to hopefully help me in the case that Magenta goes rogue. Magenta didn't like my move, or he doesn't like what Orange is doing. He may not like what Orange is doing. Orange may be working in Henderson. Don't know. He's attacking a lot, though. He's been through a lot of territories here. That is interesting. I don't know what he was attacking so much of. Orange is getting 7 troops. He's just got Greater Whitney. He's got this exterior portal up here. This portal, which must be really well insulated from zombies. This must mean there are no zombies in Henderson if this one is not getting hit. All of the portals are protected from zombies. This is the first time I've played a game this well insulated from zombies. But the zombies are going to hit hard here anytime now because they're running out of land. If they don't have any of this, we know Black's got Sunrise Manor. The zombies are just up here in the north. And they're blocked all the way off to Lake Mead. So they will be hitting hard soon. They would need a +6 to hit. No, they would need a +14 or 13 to hit me up here. We'll see. 69 zombies. Okay, Orange gets his external hit. So the zombie's now in the portal, so he's likely to come hit down here in Henderson and hit Orange hard. Again, for those of you that don't know, zombies are attacking territories where I knew I should have taken that stinking portal. He's got this 12, which can hit my 6 because it's double. Unless this portal goes somewhere else, which it doesn't, and now I get hit from behind through that portal. I knew I should have taken that portal. Okay. Sorry, Magenta. That was not on purpose. But what do you do? So I should have taken that portal, put a bigger stack here to allow to block off the zombies. I don't know why I didn't. I knew the zombies were going to be big soon, so we'll go back here and protect again. That stinks. So there's the game of zombies. If you leave them an opening, they'll take it. And even having a 6-stack here, which I would have guaranteed was safe at that point in the game, they happen to have a 12 come through the portal. And then once they get on a roll, because every time a zombie's hitting a territory, they get half of your troops back that they just killed rounded up. So if they killed 3 troops, it rounds up to 4. So that's how zombies get on a roll like this, and they snowball through your territories, even though you had way more troops than them to start with. All right, black did not get broken. He's got 5. White did not get broken. He got 7, and he got a 10 trade. Black is maybe just exploring the board a little bit, seeing what's out there through the portals. He's probably going to come to this bottom portal next, just looking to see what everybody's at. Nope, he fortifies back into Sunrise Manor, where he has his 2 territory bonus. Okay, let's work on getting these zombies out of here. We're going to build here. We're going to work together with Magenta because he's going to want his bonus back too. We're just sliding down to make sure we lose the minimum amount of troops. We got a 6 there, which is precarious because that's what I started with last time, thinking I was super safe. So we're going to fortify and split a little bit more to not do the old fool me twice situation. Okay, so we're really trusting Magenta not to hit us, but Magenta's got to spend his a couple of troops getting back his bonus. We've worked together so far pretty well, so we feel like we're good. Orange got his 7 troops, so he didn't get broken up in Greater Whitney. He still has his bonus up here. Magenta builds on his guard 7s, adds a couple to take back his bonuses in Spring Valley. Oh, the zombie hit him twice. Okay, so he had 2 to take back. Then he puts back his guard there. And the zombies get 114. Oh boy. So it's just the scenario where everyone has hit the zombies really hard in this game. We've cornered the zombies to just the north part of the map, so they're getting big numbers. And of course, he gets an 18 in the portal, which can hit my 9 again. So I'm going to do the crying face while this terrible scenario plays out. You gotta be freaking kidding me that it hit exactly at 18 that time. And I'm getting hit from the other side because Magenta also got taken. I don't know if I can hold anything here. We just gotta hope the pathing works out for us. What a freaking nightmare scenario. And I get hit on a 10 stack by zombies. Ugh. This is gonna be titled When Zombies Go Bad. What do you guys think? Any other better titles for this video? When Good Zombies Go Bad. Yeah. Smart move by White. White is in a great external position there. We'll spectate for a little bit and try to get another game set up. White's in a great position there with his external that he set up early in the game. He comes down and takes me out once he sees the zombies just ripping me apart multiple times. So, smart move by White. Let's see where he goes from here. He's got Lake Mead still taken. He just fortifies back through the portal. Here goes Black. He's had Sunrise Manor this whole time. He gets a 10 trade. He got hit a little bit by zombies, I think, but not as hard as everybody else. It's just crazy when zombies get those numbers. I was told that people have seen him up around 300, so 114 is what they got last turn. Tough. Let's see if there's any round 4 practice games that we can go join. If not, yeah, Ender just set up a new one. I'll check and see if we got anybody up for round 4 practice. Anyone in the chat wanting to play in a round 4 practice? All right, Magenta adds here to his bonus. Protects himself a little bit. Gets an easy take. Tries to lick his wounds from these crazy zombies who are now getting +3s everywhere. They got 87 troops. This is just those games where the zombies get hit too hard and the human players kind of do too well with them, which is possible in a tournament game because you're playing with really good human players. When you play a little too well, the zombies come back with vengeance. You can see him just continuing to tear people up. This is interesting. We'll watch this for a little bit longer. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out with the way the zombies have been coming out. In this game, it paid off to be in very few spots, not go for bonuses, and just build really big stacks on your territories to just defend. All right, here goes White. He's looking for another bounty. He already got my bounty, so he's looking for another one. He runs into this 16 black stack and a 14 orange stack and decides he is not willing to go hit them at this point. We're getting together a group that's going to play the next round 4 match. I'm just kind of watching this one. So we'll be good there. All right, so here goes Orange. He had Greater Whitney for a big chunk of this game and got broken by the zombies like everybody else. So I think if you get into this scenario in your tournament game, it's just, it's pure survival mode at this point. Probably split, get to a couple of positions on the board, start building up, getting easy takes, ignore bonuses for a while, and just try to stay alive. All right, here goes Magenta. Probably just looking for an easy take. No, he's going to work on a bonus. He takes a bonus, but he's going to have to split into 3 guards. Yeah, so he splits his 12 off into a 3rd guard for that same area. Okay. Okay. Zombies are taking out Black's external positions. Everybody is down to just very minimal spots. with these wild zombies. Maybe Zombies Gone Wild would be the better title. Whew, this is tough. Okay, so White's still got his bonus. He's still got like meat over here. He's getting 7 each turn. He's been getting 7 each turn for majority of the game. And he just got the 10 trade. So he's going to go bounty hunting for sure right here. He knows where orange is, takes orange out of the game. White now has 2 bounties, trading him with another 10 trade. This is Hello High Water, an expert player from the land of stripes and seagulls. I think is the official name of that flag. Alright, he fortifies back. Black's still getting his bonus he's had all game. His two troop bonus in Sunrise Manor. He is playing pretty conservatively at this point, which is smart. He's played conservatively all game, which has really helped him because he's had really big stacks that the zombies couldn't hit. Yeah, the zombies just doubling was just a nightmare. Agreed, man. Trust me, the amount of troops I just lost to zombies is pretty mind blowing. And amazingly, I had a 6 in a portal that got hit by a 12 stack of zombies, and then I put the 9 in the portal, and the next turn they had an 18 to hit me. So, just one of them games. Just one of those games you really don't hope is your tournament game, right? Zombies are +1s. Everyone's able to guard well enough because the zombies aren't increasing at super high speeds now. So people are guarding well enough to hold their territories. 47 to 22. Yeah. That's probably about what I was. I didn't even look at the numbers because I probably would have been too depressed. I don't know. I don't really have like the logic of that. The reason it happened was everyone was going for bonuses. So we all got a bunch of bonuses fast, which took out a bunch of zombies, which caused them to grow really fast. So I guess if you're taking some strategy tips from that scenario, you're saying if you notice everybody getting bonuses, start building some big guards and maybe don't go for that next bonus. I don't know. Because Black has really weathered the storm and all he's had is this +2 all game. Oh yeah, okay. So Zombies got a round 4 practice. We're gonna jump out of this and jump into Zombies round 4 practice. Make sure you let us know who wins this, Jolie. Yeah, I blame it on everyone else. They shouldn't have been going for all that stuff. We're gonna jump into Zombies practice game, hopefully. Here we go. We'll tell them to add that other human player here. I made that mistake yesterday. We're gonna ping those players that wanted to play. Okay, yeah, we got it. Micro's in. Micro, you watching too? We've got Zombie, who's a Grandmaster. Currently at. Let's check where he's at on the scoreboard. Currently at 55 points here, but hasn't played his round 4 game. So 20, 20, 15 in a really good spot. Zombie's a super good player. Let's see if we can get these other two spots. Again, feel free to jump in if you would like to. We just don't want anyone sniping and ruining everybody's game. You can ruin my game because that's fine, but we don't want you ruining all these other guys' practice games that are trying to get better before the tournament. We've only had a handful of games played so far. They really start in earnest tomorrow. We have a bunch of games going on. I am in group 24. We play Saturday night my time, 3 days and about an hour from this time. Obviously, we can't stream, but I'll post it right after the game with a little bit of a breakdown and analysis from how everything went. I'm at 41 points, so I need a really big round 4. So I'll have to play a little extra aggressively, probably. Maybe take a risk at trying to go jump and get a bounty or two to try to get a big score in my round 4 game, which makes it all the more fun and challenging, right? Do you guys need this code, I guess? If you want to jump in. It is 4MTGK. I'll put it in here. TGK. If anyone wants to jump in, there you go. Just need 2 more players to take it on. And we will get going with this group. We can go through Micro's info too. Micro is a grandmaster. We've played quite a few practice games with Micro. 376 hours played, won 274, lost 245. Really good player. Let's see where Micro is in the old tournament standings so far. Micro plays as a different name. Is that right, Micro? Yes, he plays a different name. I just can't remember. Still waiting for a couple more to join our game. Yeah, post it in the looking for a game real quick. See if we can get it filled up now. So we're practicing round 4 settings. It's Zombie Apocalypse, playing in Las Vegas. We're playing with fog, so these games won't be streamed. That's why you haven't seen any of them streamed. And we're playing with fixed cards. So fixed card zombies, super tough. When the zombies triple like they just did, and get a 3 plus 150 troops. That just makes it almost impossible when you're playing in fixed. No matter what your bonuses are, almost impossible to keep up with them at that point. So we will see what the spawn looks like. The blizzards are super important on this map. The blizzards have a chance to create some unique opportunities. There are some strategies that I've seen people use of partnering basically with the other human players in terms of positioning and trying to use that to your advantage. That's worked a little bit. There's some strategy to getting to a completely different side of the board from everybody else, kind of marking your own territory, holding it, and fighting off zombies the whole time instead of fighting the human players. So that's one option also. What caused all the zombies, Dragoon Slayer? What caused it was all of us jerks were taking multiple bonuses while you were being really conservative and waiting your turn and taking your +2, we all took multiple bonuses, which pushed the zombies off the map and caused them to add a ton of zombies, as you saw. Does that make sense? So the general rule of zombies, Sala is in the game. The general rule of zombies is once the zombies get under 40% of the board, that is when they start adding huge percentages. And if it's past, I believe, round 6, they're going to add 150. So that's when it gets real tough, is when they're adding 150% of their troops, like you guys just saw there. All right, we got Sala in the game. We got Micro in the game. Waiting on one more player. The code is in the chat if you guys are looking to join. And once we get our last player, we will play a little round for practice. See if we can get better. Again, my live game will, or my actual game will be Saturday. So 40% of the board, not in terms of territories, in terms of troops. The game's stalemated. Who's still in it, Jolie? Jolie says the game's stalemated, and Jolie was magenta in that game that we were just playing. All three of you are still in the game. Wow. That's interesting. So are you guys just all in your own corners? All three of us. Well, yeah, the zombies are still there, sure. You guys just all three in your own corners fighting the zombies separately? I did have a game kind of go like that. It ended up between two, and it was kind of a stalemate fighting zombies. Still looking for one more to finish out this group. Anyone is interested in doing a little round 4 practice, even if you're not in round 4, you're welcome to come practice along with us. As long as you're not afraid of zombies, you're welcome to play. Yes, Sala is an expert. 72 hours played, 115, lost 67. Hasn't played a ton of Risk, but I've played a couple practice games. Pretty good player. We'll be playing as Red in this game. I'm glad I stopped watching the stalemate then. That sounds really boring. Once the zombies stop getting like 200 a turn, like what's the point of watching anymore, you know? Just waiting on one more. Again, I'm at Mitch on Risk. I'll post these games that you've seen tonight, as well as all my other practice games from round 4 on my YouTube channel. You guys can check it out. I have a whole series on playing against zombies. If you're looking to improve your zombie game, just look for me with a green face, and you'll know those are those games. Also, I have my round 3 game on here, where I sadly lost a chance at a bounty and potentially a chance to win the game on a 2-on-1 dice roll. You don't have to comment if you don't want to and say that I should have slider rolled the 2-on-1, because I am well aware that I should have gone to the manual roll for the 2-on-1. I've been told it enough times and had that regret really set in, but feel free to say it again if you want down in the comments. Everyone seems to like to do that. I also have all the other YouTube games that I could find on my down in the comments on that video of my round 3 games, so you guys can watch those other games and check them out. But please check out my YouTube channel at Mitch on Risk, and please subscribe if you find the information helpful. I'd love to have you subscribe so I know that I'm providing you guys what you want, and feel free to comment and interact with any questions or comments or additional tips and strategy that you guys have that you think people might find valuable. I would love to have that to be able to add to our content for that channel. We are still waiting on this 6th spot to be filled. I'm going to plead with people on Discord. If these guys would just get out of their 3-person stalemate, then we could all, I'm sure we could get one more player. But they decided to stalemate, mess around. I haven't seen any tournament games go super long, so I'm guessing they haven't been stalemating very much. Hard to stalemate with zombies. I know. If I wouldn't have died. Yeah. You did get to see that situation where I put a 6 in the portal and the zombies hit me with a 12, and then I put a 9 in the portal and the zombies hit me with an 18 on back-to-back turns, though, right? And the zombies hitting a 10 stack of mine with a 20 stack of theirs. All of those things happened in that game, which are painful. Yeah, you saw everything. Luckily, you were adjacent to me, so you got to watch that all happen. I'm sure you felt really bad, though. Yeah, you were certainly going to kill me at some point. And again, the deal still stands. I'll let you win every practice game as long as you let me win the tournament game. We're good. No problems there. I just didn't want to play like too well so that you kind of knew all my strategy and how I win. You know, kind of next level kind of play. While we're waiting, we can go through settings, and we can go through round 5 settings. Those are also out now. So settings for round 4 are Las Vegas, Nevada, Zombie Apocalypse, Blizzard's on, Fog on, Portal's stable, card bonus is fixed, Expert Zombies, turn timer 60 seconds. Oh, we got somebody. General Moonflare is in the house. General Moonflare was supposed to be in my round 3 game, but I ended up having to move because I was gone for the weekend. And he did pretty well. He came in second, I believe, in that game this weekend and played really well in it. All right, here we go. Round 4 practice. Let's hope for a good spawn. Let's hope everybody readies up, actually, because a bot in these settings is so tricky.